Seriously, dude. When is this straight clown gonna retire? Oh, wait. That's right. He's never gonna retire. When he should have retired several goddamn years ago. Isn't that what most of us wanted? Oh, but no. Instead, he loves this goddamn dump so much that he's gonna do everything he can to continuously do everything for his benefit and not for his own employees. The fact that he underpays the shit out of all of us in there. You know, me being paid $18.50 an hour when it should have already been well over $20 an hour. Look at all my friends and ex close friends from the former Nutballers group. All paid higher than me. With the exception of a boss, I don't understand in his case how he dropped from 20 to 16 an hour. I don't understand that. That's something's wrong over there on his end as far as like, you know, the pay being down that much. But anyways, as for the other friends, man, they're all paid higher than me. All my ex close friends as well. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not even a question at this point. I mean, I'm the lowest paid with the exception of the boss somehow. You know, with the exception of, or maybe Russ, at least under 50 cents. But as for everyone else, like Ray, Julio, Robbie, Carlos, Eugene, Ray, did I say Ray already? They're all paid higher than me. Hell, even Nathan's probably paid higher than me. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad. You got the same leadership here just continuously just, you know, making this dump the way it's been for the last few years. When that motherfucker came by to my desk or to Armando's desk earlier, he had me come in and I think he was just making things so complicated, and it's like, hey man, he makes it seem like I'm to blame for not communicating with him. I'm talking about Armando regarding the flyer situation. And then Armando tells me he usually updates the website and this other program called Cynics and you know, the flyers. So I can understand he can do it all in one. So if that's the case, then I don't know if you know, I'm not blaming him. I'm blaming that bitch ass fool right there. Just not, he's the one that's not communicating with you know, both of us, which is why it's causing so much confusion and complication. It's like, hey, well, yesterday the company president called me in to do you know, to update some of the flyers. I don't know if it's because he, like, I had no idea he was updating the flyers. He you know, because lately Armando's been doing those flyers, and I can understand that. So if that's the case, why couldn't he bring both of us in to talk to us both about what to update here and there? Because for one, you know, my coworker is the one updating the website usually, and I'm the one that usually does the flyers. He could have told both of us so we could have all been on the same page. And that's what this dump lacks. It lacks, you know, it lacks so much teamwork, and communication. Like, people want to be secretive about everything. Not to mention so much division like this goddamn service department is. They're too much full of pride. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised at this point if the service department is gonna do you know, their ugly sweater thing or their own Secret Santa. I know my other coworker out there is gonna do it, but I'm not gonna participate in it. I'm just not in the mood for any of this shit, dude. And as far as the Christmas party, I mean, I'll go, but it's like, I'm not gonna have the same feelings about it. And then people are gonna ask me if I'm gonna rap. Oh yeah, are you gonna rap up there? No, fuck no. What the fuck am I gonna rap about over there when nothing good happened this year, especially in this dump? Am I gonna rap about, oh yeah, the air conditioning issue that happened for like 2 weeks, and then the printer jams, and then the electricity? Dude, it's everything bad in this dump. All right. And what just makes me so angry is that this same company president just doesn't have the same mindset anymore. He's clearly declining mentally. Now, at this point, like, if some people want to argue age, I never had, for this sake, I know I'm usually on, the record when I say age never matters when it comes to people with certain pains and, declining and what have you. But in this case, for this dude who's been here damn near all his life, he started this company like 40 years ago. I mean, is he not even thinking 1 second about retirement? Like, he has to bring in the sales team into this long meeting again that he said it was gonna be 10 minutes. When I timed that shit, it was more than 10 minutes to me. I thought this motherfucker was gonna do it in the afternoons, not in the mornings. And even Johnny told me, and he's right. And look and evidence showed just what happened in that meeting earlier. There was a customer that was waiting for one of the salespeople to come down, but they were in a meeting. The front desk often gets frustrated and annoyed because every time a customer tries to call for the salesperson, they said they're in a meeting. It's more wrongdoing on him and not any of us. Yet the sales team, who's been trying to just, sell as much as they can, they're still getting blamed. And the fact that they're getting lectured on how to sell this and that ever since 2023. Oh, they're not giving that much effort. They're not making so many outgoing calls. When really, they're to blame, the management and that motherfucking company president, the same one since day one I started working here. That they're to blame for why for their wrong decision making like that. And what drives me insane is, I don't know how the hell he communicates anymore, dude. He's clearly mentally declining, and he even shows. Like, if that's the case with all the flyer updating and website updating, why couldn't he just bring both of us in so he can talk to both of us about it? Hey, here, update this, update that on the website, update this on the flyer, work together on how to figure it out. Not to cause all this confusion. So that's not my fault. I never knew shit. I never knew that Armando was updating some of that stuff for this one manufacturer. So how's that on me? Or, maybe he's the company president is clearly blaming me for not giving the instructions. What? Yo, just when I thought the last year, the year before, it's just worse than, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, my 13th year it's just been probably the ugliest year for me to start. I'm sorry, dude. There's just no way. Like, each year that I stay here, it's only gonna get worse. And look at the problems I've been dealing with. Just look at this thumbnail. With all the rain that's pouring down in front of what used to be a set of close friends, now ex-close friends. Rest in peace to all of my friendships with these guys, man. It still hurts me to this day that I lost all these guys. Just look at them. Look at who I have in here. It's devastating. It's why I have a hard time moving on. I'm trying to let go of them, but I can't. It's another reason why I don't want to go on Facebook still. I don't want to go on. It's another reason why I don't want to hang out with friends, with some of these same guys like Russ and Neil and Ray. Like, I don't want to hang out with any of these guys in groups. I don't have anything against them, but I hate that if I were to talk to these guys, especially in groups, and knowing who Russ is, they know. I'm pretty sure they're well aware. I don't even know if Russ is aware, because sometimes he forgets. That motherfucker always forgets. Like, what was it? Like, the fact that, like, I'm not on Facebook anymore, I told him once about that. But then Mari told me that he was trying to send me something on Messenger. This nigga never even listens, dude. That's why I can't even stand him anymore at times, dude. I like, look, that doesn't mean I hate Russ. That doesn't mean I dislike Russ. That doesn't mean I want to say fuck him for life. No. I'm just often so irritated, and a lot of it has to do with me too, because I'm always mentally corrupt. I can't do this, man. I'm at the point where I just don't want to even hang out with these friends anymore until further notice. And what I mean by further notice is, obviously, when I have a new job ready. Point blank period. I can't help but to be in here and being this worst version of myself. At some point, all these guys, especially all my ex-close friends, sitting on this thumbnail right here, just look at them, all black and white. They have to realize at the end of the day, as much as they want to say it's my fault, it's my actions that caused all this. At the end of the day, it's this dump that caused me to have these actions towards them. I would never do this on purpose to them. I don't have any beef with any of these guys. I don't. I never had. I've always respected these guys. I've always loved these guys. Kriza, Eliza, Julio, Robbie, Tristan, Andrew, Angelique, Rhea, Shy, Dave, Dewey, Trisha, Christine, Alyssa, Lovely Mel, Part Jory, Carmi. The list goes on, dude. Diana. I never had any beef with any of these guys. The problem is, being in this dump for this long, it's only turning me into somebody that I'm not. I already become Darth Vader to them. I've turned evil to them. I've turned into a criminal to them. That's why that cease and desist harassment letter, I mean, it's like never before seen, and that clearly had ended my friendship with one of my ex-close friends. And that's just sad because, you know, after all the ups and downs that I've been through, like, over the years, just when things just started to go smooth, now all of a sudden it came down to this, and all of a sudden he's finished. It's just sad, dude. It's just so sad. Like, I just can't stand that I'm still here in this dump, just going through what I'm going through, and when we're already, there's just really nothing to learn here. You know, the fact that I'm still trying to find a different place to grow. You know what? I'm going to make another video later on, and I will address that Glassdoor post. My God, I already showed Nathan about this, and he even said the reality is we got to deal with ageism. It's like, what the fuck? Come on, man. I've been trying to get out here for the longest time, but like I said, at this rate, I just wish that some of these guys that disagree with me that it's my dumb's fault, they have to realize that once I get a new job, they're never going to see me like this again. And it's only going to take me to prove them wrong. You know, that once I win a new job, that they're never going to see me in this worse again. Especially guys like Russ and Carlos and, you know, whoever I have left remaining, even Mari and Sam, and, you know, it's just sad at this point. I really just hate for this to happen to me. The fact that I'm seeing in my ex-close friend memorial wall, you can see it right here, it's just so sad that like my entire desk is surrounded by my past. It looks like a damn memorial, dude. I feel like I'm running out of words to say, man. Because at this point, I'm trying to do my best to have a good week. I know I just hardly ever have a good day here. Okay? But it is what it is at this point, man. I lost who I lost. And in order for me to work things out with them, if I want to talk to some of these ex-close friends into working things out with them, I have to be in a new job. I can't be here. Because if I work things out and they're still going to see me like this, there's no point. Otherwise, they'll be worse off without me. Like Tristan and Rhea already have. So it is what it is at this point. I'm pretty sure Robbie has already been, you know, he's already been worse off without me. Like after that second group text incident, especially after he told me that he was not going to go to, you know, that family event for the next weekend. You know, so, you know, it is what it is. The fact that I'm still in this dump is why I just can never see myself as a friend anymore. And look at all the evidence that's been there. I mean, Russ, for being as robotic as he is at times, like, I don't know if he realizes that, or maybe he just refuses to even think that way. But, you know, guys like him, Eugene, the boss, they're all robotic in that they just, I don't know, they just act like this ain't a big deal. To me, this is a huge deal. I feel bad for guys like them. I just, like, they want to continue supporting me. Well, they better be careful, because the next time I talk shit about them, I'm even surprised they haven't left me, man. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised they haven't left me. So, it's only a matter of time when they do. I could have sworn Russ already left me. But you know what? I don't know what it's going to take. I know Anastasia's birthday passed yesterday. And considering that I have not talked to her for a long time, it's been 10 months since, and I don't remember her number anymore. It's like, don't be surprised. She probably just left me around too. So, anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I'm very sickened, and I'm only gonna feel more sick to my stomach the longer I'm in this dump, because I'm at that point now where it's just, it's like I can't even think straight anymore. Every time I'm here, my spirit is always destroyed every time I'm here, and that's why like it's making me perceive my friendships as like only looking at the bad things, all the misunderstandings I went through them with them. Perfect examples: Tristan, Robbie, Julio, Andrew. You know what I'm saying? Or even Jesse. It's just sad, dude. And again, I have no beef with any of my friends who are now turned ex-close friends, but it is what it is, man. I gotta. It's really gonna take a new job for me to really just get the hell out of here. I got bigger things to worry about than just the Christmas party, dude. I just can't. I can't fuck with this anymore. I gotta go. I need to go. I need to get out of here, or else I'm gonna turn into a real bum. Because I'm already a loser that I am, unfortunately, with how many friends that I lost. And it just surprised me that guys like Russ and the boss and Carlos and Neil are still seeing that. And even Aiden too, like they're still like, I don't know. I don't know why they still stuck around, but good for them that they still stuck around. But I can't really see myself being a great friend anymore. So I'm gonna leave it at that, dude. I'm gonna eat soon. I got Game 6 coming up pretty soon. Peace.